Hello guys, it's Stephen and Phil here, back on FOOTY.COM with yet another video today, and we're not diving into the world of shirts today. We're looking at the gorgeous new Hi-Vis Merlin 2019-20 Premier League ball. The winter version is here. It's that time of year, Phil, the best time of year, because Christmas is around the corner, all that kind of stuff, basically. And this could be in your stocking. You could get a beautiful new match ball coming through. You probably won't actually get the snow that you need to use it over here, really, will you?
That's true.
Which is, it's always a shame. You always want to see a Hi-Vis ball in snow. Actually, what you want to see really is a white ball in snow, because it's just more fun. But sadly that will happen, and we probably won't get snow. But we are going to look a little bit closer at this today. But don't forget, if you are a fan of football kit culture, football culture in general, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So this one, Phil, what do you know about this ball in general? It seems to be inspired by the 2004-5 season Total 90 Aerow. Is that right?
Yeah, so that is definitely, well, this immediately jumped out to me because of the old ball, and that
beautiful.
was yeah, it's a classic. I mean, obviously that era, if you're our age, you know, your late 20s, early 30s, you remember that time of
the Total
of
90 era.
Total 90, you know, Henri was, you know,
I was thinking Ronaldo as well.
Ronaldo,
Ronaldo.
Oh, sorry, yes, Ronaldo, yeah, and Ronaldinho. Yeah, that just, I mean, obviously nostalgia is a big thing.
Yeah,
we talked a lot about it with the kits, and it's fun to see that, you know, with the ball as well. And it's funny how just a simple, what is effectively, you know, a recoloured version of the Premier League ball, albeit with some other details.
It evokes so many memories, doesn't it?
So many memories.
It has got the T90 as well on it.
It does.
Kind of circle,
it does.
Kind of
nice touch that, actually.
As a reference, which is nice. Yeah. But it's just, it's just something about like a football. It does kind of stick with the area, doesn't it? Like an iconic one, and this immediately brings back those memories.
It does, and it's funny because I think a lot of people, when they remember that old ball, it was all about that kind of circle, you know, the kind of. Yeah. And even though on the new ball it's not a circle, it's still, you know, some sort of shape or kind of outline, but it's still, again, the colours, as you say, that nice touch with the logo.
Yeah.
And I think what I really like actually is that they have actually kind of, it's a clear reference to the old ball, but there's a few little things that they've still got.
Do you like the design of it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the little flecks of white, I mean, you know, it's kind of a bit unnecessary, but I do like that. I do like
snowflakes almost.
A bit like snowflakes, exactly. And I think the one thing which, if you look really up close, and obviously there's some nice images going around, you do really see, and whilst I couldn't tell you the difference it would make on the pitch from a technology standpoint, it looks that little bit more. You can kind of see how the progression.
It looks more considered.
It just looks more considered. You've got a few more kind of things going on, but I mean, just again to go back to the nostalgia factor, it's interesting that they've actually, if they re-released
basically, to celebrate the launch basically of this new Hi-Vis Merlin, they're doing a limited number of the Hi-Vis Total 90 Aerow footballs will be reissued basically. Right. So they're bringing the old classic one back. It's going to be available on the November the 8th, and it's only going to be 600 out of them. Wow. I wonder how expensive they're going to be. It's like a 20-year re-release. It celebrates 20 years of partnership between Nike and the Premier League. Wow. And that's, I mean, you can see a picture of it on screen now. It looks, once again, iconic. I would just love to have that for the shelf behind us somewhere. Maybe we can convince the bosses to get us bringing it in. It's beautiful though, and it does kind of invoke all those feelings of nostalgia, doesn't it? Like, we don't know how it feels yet because it's not played on the pitch and all that kind of stuff. But I always like seeing a new ball because there's something about. And I remember every time at the start of the season you see the new ball, you're like, oh, Premier League's here. And seeing the Merlin match ball as well. It's something kind of magical about it. It's just good fun.
It is, and I think it's one of those things, like kits in some ways, where year to year you kind of forget, or you not forget, but you don't necessarily see all the progression. But when you step back and look at 5 years, 10 years time, you know, it's hard to say that kind of the current Premier League ball will be as iconic, but actually for kids growing up, maybe it will be.
It will be, yeah. They'll remember their players, their favourite players, whipping in crosses and scoring goals.
Indeed, and hopefully, I mean, the one thing I guess quickly to talk about the nostalgia thing, it is definitely, I wouldn't say a concern, that's too strong, but I think a lot of people are kind of saying, how long is this going to last? How long do we keep looking back? When are we going to start, you know, doing new things? I think actually at the moment, I think we're okay. Yeah. If it continues for a couple more years, I would get a bit bored. But I mean, this doesn't bother me too much.
I feel like we're very much in the era of nostalgia at the moment because of the internet and because all this information is readily available. I'm pretty certain 30 years ago you couldn't easily access pictures of the game balls 20 years ago because the internet exists. Yep. So we're constantly able to look back, and as a result, we're constantly able to reference a lot easier, and people get the references. Like in the 90s, if you made a match ball that referenced something in the 60s, you'd be like, I don't remember that. I can't remember it because it was just because they all look the same or whatever. And now obviously style is more of a style of things like footballs now. So as a result, I think we're in that culture now. Eventually, it'll go past that, and people will reference. They'll reference this new version of the 90. You know, like they'll reference that. Yeah, it's kind of fun anyway, isn't it? Like, it's a beautiful ball. That's what
it really
is.
It's really nice, really evocative of the noughties, which is a funny decade because actually
a great decade in a way.
Yeah, and no, I was just gonna say like it's kind of people talk a lot more about the 90s broadly speaking for various reasons, but actually, if you had to sum up the noughties, this ball was definitely for me. That sums up the decade.
As far as footballs go, T90 is pretty much one of the most iconic, isn't it? It's pretty much up there. Anyway, guys, let us know what you make of that ball in the comments below. What your favourite ever ball actually is. Don't forget as well to check out footy.com for the home of price comparison. We compare all the best football gear and find the cheapest prices for you, so you don't have to go shopping around and all that kind of stuff. And Christmas is coming up soon. Could get one of these maybe. Who knows? But anyway, for now, my name is Stephen. This is Phil, and we'll see you very, very soon.